MasterCard reports this morning that holiday retail sales increased 4.9% this year. According to one survey, 68% of Americans plan to give tech items as gifts. Digital voice assistants like the Amazon Echo or Google Home were some of this year's top sellers. And the Nintendo Switch video game console sold more than 10 million units after this year's launch. Dan Ackerman with our partners at CNET is here with some other hot products. Dan, great to have you here. We saw some of the products in the green room.
We did.
So we'll talk about the best sellers, but let's first start with a lackluster headline from Apple. Their iPhone 10s are not selling the way they were expected to. Why?
That was really interesting. Now, I think we may have hit a natural price ceiling, what people feel comfortable paying for a phone, $1,000, even though previously the highest end phones, if you added the extra storage space and other accessories, could get up that higher. Just saying that's the entry price. That's kind of a big barrier for people, and I think people expected this phone to be hard to get. All we did was talk about shortages and how you're going to wait till January to get one. They were actually pretty easy to find, but maybe people got scared off.
$1,000.
$1,000.
That's just too high. It's just too high.
So one thing you're a big fan of is this Sonos One. It's a high-end speaker that has Alexa built into it.
Yeah, everybody likes the Amazon Echo, but the speaker built into it is not great for music, even though it's such a great device for streaming music from Amazon, from Spotify. Sonos has a new version of its speaker called the Sonos One, and it has Alexa built in. A lot of other gadgets from other companies are adding Alexa now, so you don't have to get the Amazon hardware. You can get someone else's hardware and just have that smart assistant built in. This thing sounds really good for $200. It's one of the things people at the CNET offices are always, grabbing and needing to borrow for.
Still borrowing.
Yeah. Virtual reality headsets, something I had a chance to try last year. If you haven't, it's absolutely amazing. And now prices are dropping. So what are we seeing with these?
They are, and that's exactly it. You really need to try it.
Yeah.
You experience it. It's almost like 3D TV. You can tell somebody about it, but until you see it, that's how they're going to sell them, by getting people to see them and by getting them in more people's hands by lowering the prices. The main ones like the Oculus Rift started at like $600 plus accessories. Now it's down to $400. The PlayStation VR, they dropped the entry price for that down to $200 this holiday season, and it works with the PlayStation 4 console you probably already have. So you're really seeing the prices come down. It's been super interesting to see more people get into this because it's such a transformational experience, but you can't see it on TV or on a screen. You have to try it.
Yeah. Well, and all of this sounds familiar because my husband should be sitting with you. He's a tech gadget freak as well, and he's told me about this Amazon key, which actually allows Amazon to deliver products, unlock your door, and leave it in your home. How does that work?
Yeah, we're always worried about getting products delivered. We were just talking about Amazon lockers at Whole Foods stores. Another option Amazon is starting to offer, it's a controversial one, is you have them install a smart lock and some other hardware, and then they can give delivery people access to your house to bring the product, to bring your packages in and then leave. Obviously, a lot of people are uncomfortable with this concept, but it's an interesting way to extend that smart home experience from just having, let's say, a smart lock or a smart camera and actually bringing the store into the process.
All right, Dan, you and I and almost all Americans are video game nerds. Let's talk about the Nintendo Switch, a very hot product this year, as well as pressure cookers. I got the pressure cooker.
And gift cards.
As Dan got already.
Didn't get the Switch, but it is one of the fastest selling consoles in Nintendo history.
It is. I also got an Instant Pot for my wife.
You
I'm
did
still
too,
not quite sure what it does, but it was hot.
They probably think we have enough video games in the console.
The Switch really surprised me pleasantly. It sounded very overly complex at first. A tablet you could play games on that you could plug into a dock, connect to your TV, little controllers that pop off from the sides, but it's that rare combination of hardware and software that really worked well together, and I think that people loved it because it brought back that family style play together in the same room, that shared experience, because you can split the screen and play like a racing game together with your family members. I play with my son all the time. He plays with his friends. So I think it's that social utility more than the actual, games and the hardware and the tech stuff that really made this a hit.
Yeah. Video games bringing people together.
Exactly.
That's exactly right. Yes.
How many times did we say Amazon in this segment? I'm curious.
They either make the stuff, or they sell the stuff, or they deliver the stuff.
Or they take it over the world.
Or they're selling you your groceries.
That's exactly.
Dan Ackerman, thank you.
Thank you.